the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Raptors. One of the most improved players we've ever seen, Fred VanVleet, looking to lead his team on both ends as they prepare to get busy in Fiserv Forum. Raptors, Bucks, coming up next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, you may ask why Scotty Barnes is so competitive. He says it started while I was young. I had two brothers, and we always wanted to be better than each other. We just competed. As a kid, I just wanted to beat other people, no matter what it was. Kevin, whether it was foot races or basketball, he's still getting after it. Back to you.
He has. Not much has changed, has it, D.A.? Thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, the 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Middleton in at small forward. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Trent, beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end. And it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Here's VanVleet, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Good on both.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday, and there's the pass to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Now Giannis, covered by Siakam. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo.
And I think Giannis is one of the few guys that can physically intimidate. He can break you down in more ways than you can count.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
VanVleet with it. Picked up by Portis. The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Shoots over Portis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Allen, that's good.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Pirtle following the three by Milwaukee. It's Trent on the wing. Another shot, and Pirtle lays it up and in.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
6 on the shot clock. Allen inside the three-point line. Siakam pulls it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Van Vliet outside. And it's Trent in the corner. And it's sent back by Allen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Outside Portis. It's Allen on the wing. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Barnes bounce pass. Here's Siakam. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Allen. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And here is Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. All alone. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
And the rejection by Giannis.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Find the lane. One shot.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here's Allen. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Passes to Portis. Over Siakam. Here's Giannis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw no good for Giannis. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And stolen by Barnes. Trent passes to Barnes. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot misses. Good D by Siakam. Van Vliet against Holiday. Barnes looking around. Siakam kicks to Trent. Off target from outside.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Now here's Van Vliet. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Joe Ingles in for Chris Middleton. Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ingles finds Crowder. It's Allen on the wing. Guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holiday. And here's Ingles outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Hey, yo, right here.
Manton, the pass to Achua. The pass to Banton. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. What a terrific move that was. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And that one misses.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he's good on the second. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Martin inside the line. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Connaughton. Feeds it to Lopez. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. No shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
That free throw missing. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
And he sinks the second. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Banton. Passes it to Boucher. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Clock at 6. Boucher passes to Banton. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ingles in the corner. The kick out to Holiday. Launches a 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here we go. Here's Boucher. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Lopez. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
The dunk by Achua.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Ingles. That shot missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Barton against Holiday. The pass to Achua. Fires it up and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Fades. Rebound by the Raptors.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Holiday against Barton. Here's Boucher. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Holiday looking for an opening. It's deflected. Got it off in time. That one, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And the Bucks with possession here. Trailing by 2, setting the floor for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Porter is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Raptors shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Achua, the dunk by Achua.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Beauchamp. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Ahead, here's Achua. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Beauchamp. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. Antetokounmpo, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Barnes outside. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got his first basket.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Middleton outside. Pass to Beauchamp. Six on the shot clock. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And yes, it's good. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. The three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Van Vliet against Holiday. Siakam, right side. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Porter.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Bucks trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. 6 to shoot. Portis kicks to Middleton. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Down low. Here's Achua. Here's Barnes. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in, and then for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achua, and Trent subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. And Middleton kicks to Allen. Here's Beauchamp, covered by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Trent. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot down low more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Trent hits them both. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Barnes can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Here's Poeltl. He shoots again. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Beauchamp, covered by Barnes, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Passes it to Pirtle. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Middleton. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana. Portis kicks to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter. Middleton against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Now the pass to Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Buried from 15 feet out. Pirtle's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Will Barton, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Crowder against Siakam. And stolen by Siakam. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
They get a hand on it. Allen passes to Crowder. Clock at 6. Over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Martin with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the drive. Count that bucket. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Connaughton finds Middleton. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Allen. Now Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez inside. Hurdles there. Lopez, no luck. Here's Barton. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Count the basket.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Now Barton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Siakam inside. Defended by Crowder. Siakam misses. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Connaughton. Trent against Allen. Offensive rebound. Takes it down to Middleton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Bucks trail by 15. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Back to Connaughton. Left side Crowder. Middleton on the wing. Over Barnes. And the shot is long. Raptors leading by 15. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And that's now 7 points for Siakam.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. And again, the Bucks miss. Toronto's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From deep, Trent. And again, Toronto with a triple.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And here is Connaughton. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. And they call an illegal screen here.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Raptors leading by 20. And here is Barnes. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Pass to Lopez. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Bucks trail by 21. Connaughton kicks to Ingles. The pass to Lopez. Allen outside. Knocks it loose. Pirtle with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Manton, the pass to Barnes. They get the rebound. Boucher. They shoot again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Raptors, Achua comes in for Pirtle, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Scotty Barnes.
One shot.
And that one falls for Boucher.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Barton against Holiday. Kicks it out to Allen. Poke loose. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Mike Budenholzer, Coach, what's your message going into the second half to your team?
Yeah, we just got to play better. We got to play better defense. We got to take care of the ball on the other end. We just got to play better basketball.
And you're certainly capable of it, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Allen drops them both. Raptors leading by 22. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Nice shot by Portis.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Basket good. Pirtle's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Allen. He's got 8. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Raptors leading by 22. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Van Vliet against Holiday. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. 5 on the clock. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
The drive by Barnes. Giannis with some nice D. Bucks trail by 19. Allen with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Van Vliet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Allen against Trent. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And the first one drops. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Barnes hits them both.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
First one falls for him. Barnes hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Middleton on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Raptors leading by 21. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hurdle finds Barnes. Hurdle against Middleton. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. Now Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Middleton. And it falls over the rim and in. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter. Toronto calls timeout. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Toronto leading by 14. Barnes outside. Portis against Pirtle. And stolen by Portis. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Middleton. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Now here is Pirtle. He's got 10. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Jay Crowder comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Joe Ingles in for Chris Middleton. And then for Toronto, Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Gary Trent, and it's Will Barton in for Fred Van Vliet. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Barton. Here's Achua. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Bucks trail by 14. There's the dish to Giannis. And he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Barton outside. Passes it to Porter. Back to Barton. With some arc. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Antetokounmpo dishes to Ingles. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, Joe Ingles is the master at staying under control as he tries to finish. He is so fundamentally sound.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw drops for Ingles.
What you love about Joe Ingles is he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and he can guard. Whatever you need, he's going to bring it.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Banton. There's the pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Crowder. And the shot's good from Boucher. Boucher's got 7 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Crowder. Ingles with the ball. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter. Raptors leading by 11. Barnes outside. To the wing on the left. Banton the pass to Boucher. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
And that one falls for Boucher. And Doris, it seemed to change his scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end. What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Now, here's Ingles, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Banton. Inside, Crowder with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Ingles with the ball. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Banton's shot is off. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Trent's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Holiday against Van Vliet. The shot by Holiday, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Beauchamp, defended by Trent. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, Brook Lopez, such a versatile scorer. He's got great low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots. Very difficult bind for the defenders.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 5. Here's Boucher. No good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Allen passes to Crowder. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Back to Allen. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Allen's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Boucher against Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's Trent outside. Ingles with the rebound. Bucks trail by 8. Allen for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Allen's got 11 in the second half. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Trent outside. Barnes outside. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Holiday. Outside Crowder. Allen outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Holiday against Van Vliet. Barnes right side. No good with the triple.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Ingles with the ball. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Jakob Pirtle. Trent can't hit.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. And stolen by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's
what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Middleton. The Raptors getting the bucket. Portis in the post. Siakam's there. Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. Raptors leading by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Portis kicks to Middleton. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Here's Holiday. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by Portis. Middleton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Now, here's Trent. Passes to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 8. It's Allen on the wing, defended by Trent. Here's Portis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. He feeds it to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And Holiday has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Allen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Allen. And Allen drops them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Holiday against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Bobby Portis.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for three. Milwaukee the rebound. And the dunk by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Trent. Back to Barnes. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Portis in the post. Defended by Pirtle. Now the pass to Allen. Over Trent.
Gary Trent Jr. taking pride in his defense right there. That's a big-time contest.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Toronto calls timeout. And, Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that one is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Holiday dishes to Allen. Outside Holiday. To take the lead. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Antetokounmpo against Pirtle. Left side Portis. The kick out to Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Siakam trying to free himself up. And again, Toronto no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They get it again. Portis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Now here is Pirtle. Great D that time from Portis.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Bucks leading by 4. Allen outside. Middleton the pass to Portis. Kicks to Holiday. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Raptors with the ball. Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's 13 points for Siakam.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. Wide open look. Bullseye. Middleton's got 10 points here in the second half.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
And here's Barnes for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Allen, and he lays it straight in. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And the rejection by Giannis. Right side Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Allen. Second shot opportunity. And Giannis with the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 8. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Giannis inside. Siakam's there. Shot's good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
The pass to Siakam. Allen against Trent. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Now Holiday. He kicks it to Allen. Back to Holiday. Giannis inside. Covered by Siakam. Basket counts.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Matthews comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Dragic in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots over Matthews. And again, no good by Toronto. One-on-one here. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mindset is do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I get about is I'm going to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.